Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage. We're going to be going over Black Ops 1 and 2 ports, and it's definitely a wake-up call for Activision. We're also going to go over what their most recent patch updates are for these ports on PlayStation 4 and 5. But first, we're going to go with why this is a wake-up call in the first place. If it's only been out for about 12 days as of this recording, maybe 13. And what's crazy is that Black Ops 2 is actually number 5 in hours played on PlayStation TimeTracker, which is nuts. Now, of course, this is only volunteer only. But yeah, over the months, each month, this number keeps going up, which is great. If you wish to add yourself, just add Track Brain to your friends list. Or you can always check the site to see what the 37-day and 24-hour thing are. But yeah, this is great. I wish these to keep getting bigger because I think the more data we have, the better it is. But Black Ops 2 is number 5. The only things beating it right now are Roblox, Grand Theft Auto 5, Fortnite, and FC 26. But it's beating Marvel Rivals, Minecraft, Rocket League, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, the regular Call of Duty, Destiny 2, Dead by Daylight, Black Flag Resynced, etc. It's kind of crazy to actually see that. The other thing that's more interesting, in my opinion, is that at 22, we also have Black Ops 1 port. And then at 23, we have Modern Warfare 3, which I think just actually got on sale and also got on PlayStation Plus this month. And as we continue to head on down, we're seeing also at number 48 that Black Ops 3 is there. So we have multiple games that are actually available on the platform and showing that, yeah, people are basically playing this. That's really crazy. And the other thing, too, that I wish to share is kind of where the split is. So this is just looking at Black Ops 2. Okay, but this is also looking at currently PlayStation 3, 4, and 5 actual users. And the thing that I think is wild, now the ports are only for 4 and 5, but PlayStation 3 actually still shows a lot of hours played for actually Black Ops 2 on PlayStation Plus. Like, that's kind of insane. That's really kind of insane. And that's actually just during the last 30 days. And when we take a look at all this, it's actually been there for quite some time. And it's been trending up. And it's always kind of been fairly high, at least for PlayStation 3. Now, exactly how this stuff is tied, PlayStation TimeTracker, as far as I know, is only looking at PlayStation 4 and 5. But even just looking at these, seeing what their trend is the last 30 days, they've been doing very, very well. And this is competing against all of the other 98 games on the service. And even in the last 7 days, it's number 1 on PlayStation 5. It's number 1 in the last week. And when we take a look at the last 24 hours, PlayStation 5 is also number 1. So there's more and more people actually playing this. And so when we get to basically the last 2 weeks, get to the last 2 weeks here for Black Ops, it'll probably be number 1 at this rate by quite a bit, which is insane because it'll then beat Roblox. And that's the biggest platform pretty much across the board for just about anywhere. But this is not just affecting just PlayStation, this is also affecting Xbox. Even though these ports are not necessarily related and they're not cross-platform, which I definitely think they should be. Wake up, Activision. You could have made so much more money. The thing that's cool is that with Xbox, we're seeing that Black Ops 2 is at number 2 out of all 468 games that are played this week. That should be a wake-up call, too. People are hearing about it. They're like, oh, yeah, would that be fun? Would that be great? And also, they're on sale right now if you don't actually have these. And then if you also have the 360 versions as a disc, they do work with your Series X and S. Don't forget that. But yeah, here we have Black Ops. This is the first 25. We also have Black Ops 1, which is next. And then we also have Black Ops 6. Modern Warfare 3 is after that. And then we actually have Black Ops 7, which is what this one is. And then still we have Black Ops 3. Guys, that's 6 games in the top 25. 25 is right here. When we actually move to the next top 50 or top 40, really, then we have Modern Warfare 2. So if they aren't paying attention to this, to actually see what the demand is for more arcade-like shooters, which they've designed and built, and there's really no one else in the space, Activision has to act on this. And the estimates right now, at least from Charlie Intel, is that Activision has made over $200 million for the PlayStation 4 and 5 ports of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And along also, too, with the DLCs. I don't know if the deals are still going, but you can get Black Ops 1, 2, and the season passes for those for very, very cheap, which I suggest you do. And then, yeah, they're currently cheap on Xbox, which is cool is that you can actually buy these digitally on the store at Xbox and then just play. But yeah, they need to integrate the cross-platform. Okay, the demand is definitely there. The fact that these can come back and that these are like 15-year-old games. You guys need to wake up on this. This is ridiculous. And then again, if you actually make the game fun, okay, if you make the game focused on just kind of more of the casual side for everybody, okay, then and make it broaden the skill-based matchmaking, I think more people are going to have fun with it again. Because if you have Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and they're basically beating your current Call of Duty, man, wake up, man. This is crazy. Now, the Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3 are currently on Game Pass for free. So that's kind of why those are there. But again, they're still choosing to play these over your current COD. Like you have 4 CODs ahead of you on Xbox, which is crazy. And then you also have 1 COD ahead of you on your current Black Ops 7. So yeah, Activision, you need to wake up. There is something about the older games that were designed way better, that were more memorable, that were more exciting, and it was about the player experience. You guys got to get on this. Taking a look at just the updates, and roughly these are the same updates also for Black Ops 1, I wish to make that clear, and Black Ops 2. So this comes out on the 17th, which was, a couple days ago, roughly. And the Black Ops 2 update is 4.7 gigs. It is pretty big. But what they're working on fixing is actually XP progression fixes, also making sure that public multiplayer matches will now be prioritized to PlayStation 5 hosts and no longer fall back on PlayStation 4, which I think is good because the hardware is going to keep up better, and usually these people also have better connections as well. Also, additional protections against host migration workarounds and controller dead zone behavior updated to align with the original PlayStation 3 versions, which I think is great, so that should feel pretty normal. And then it is important to remember that the XP exploits and issues might not be fully resolved yet, but the studio has confirmed that they will implement additional fixes in the future. They've also worked on crashing issues when entering multiplayer and backing out of lobbies. Party Up works, which is unverified at this moment. Also added domination and demolition modes. Those are back, but currently have not completely fixed sending invites, Party Up errors, Sniper 1 issue in Black Ops 1, still no offline bots, which is what players would like back. I agree. I think that actually needs to be in every single COD that you release on day one. I think those offline bots need to be there so that you can practice. And then also matchmaking issues still actually persist. But man, this is incredible. So we have old games that are getting support, that are getting updated servers. Okay, there's updated-ish servers. And then, yeah, again, just the demand on how much money they've made and probably will continue to make. The fact that both of these games are charting on both Xbox and PlayStation, it should be the wake-up call they need. Really. What they could do is they could remaster one game every other year and give double the time for all of the other studios making the current new COD, giving them twice as long to actually work on the game. Or at least giving them an extra year or a couple of years or something. Because there's 3 main studios, and then if you add a remaster in there between each one, dude, it would be cool. And again, the graphics suck, the games are old, there's bugs, there's other issues, there's crashes, and people are still wanting to buy this and play it. Come on, Activision. It could not be more clear on what we would actually want. I did want to also say, too, that it has been data mined, though unconfirmed, that World at War is, I guess, coming to PlayStation 4 and 5. And I really hope they actually bring these same ports over to Xbox so that more people can play together. Q on our podcast had a wonderful point saying that, it's going to die out pretty quick if they can't fix the issues and support the servers, and also not have cross-platform for folks. So I don't know. We'll see what they do, but at least I think this is a step in the right direction. But it is definitely to a cash grab. So if you guys are a part of this, what do you guys think? How's the experience for you? What are your thoughts on this all? Thank you. If I've earned it, also like a sub, all that jazz, notifications on, and also help share the video so that other people can see this. And I thank you very much for that. With that, I'll see you guys on the next one.